If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel for more content. Imagine this. You're standing in front of one of those glorious all-you-can-eat buffets, the kind they have at a fancy hotel or maybe a really good Sunday brunch spot. Steam is rising from trays of crispy fried chicken, the mac and cheese is practically glowing with cheesy goodness, and there's a mountain of jollof rice that seems to whisper your name. Your stomach rumbles, your brain screams, "Now! Eat it all now!" That feeling, that overwhelming urge to grab a plate and pile it high with everything in sight, is the essence of modern life. It's the siren call of instant gratification, a promise of immediate pleasure that is incredibly hard to resist. We are constantly bombarded with these buffet-style temptations, aren't we? It's not just about food. It's the new phone that promises to change your life, available with just one click. It's the entire season of that new show, ready to be binged in a single night, even though you have a massive presentation tomorrow. It's the urge to spend your entire paycheck on the weekend because, hey, you worked hard for it. Our world is a giant 24/7 buffet, and every single dish is designed to be devoured immediately. The marketing, the technology, the social pressure, it all points to one simple, powerful message. Why wait? This constant pull towards now creates a powerful battle within us. It's a fight between the person you are in this very moment and the person you hope to become in the future. The now you wants the comfort, the thrill, the easy reward. The future you, however, might want something different. That future you might want financial security, a healthier body, a completed degree, or a successful business. But the future you doesn't have a voice right now. It can't compete with the smell of that fried chicken or the allure of that shiny new gadget. This is the core of the struggle, temptation versus triumph. The triumph isn't about denying yourself pleasure forever. Not at all. It's about making a conscious choice. It's about looking at that magnificent buffet and deciding to start with a small salad first. It's about building a foundation, saving some room. Let's be honest, temptation has a great marketing team. It's loud, it's flashy, and it's always playing the hits. It's the voice that tells you to hit snooze just one more time, even though you promised yourself you'd go to the gym. It's the notification on your phone that pulls you into a black hole of social media when you're supposed to be studying or working on your business plan. It's the fast food commercial that makes you abandon your healthy meal prep for a greasy burger, fries. Temptation is a master of disguise, and its main goal is to keep you focused on the immediate, the easy, the comfortable. This internal battle, the clash between what we want now and what we want most, is universal. The classic angel on one shoulder, the devil on the other. The devil here isn't a pitchfork. He's a smooth-talking salesman selling good enough. He says, "You deserve a break. Just this once won't hurt. You can start tomorrow." Tomorrow is temptation's favorite word. A magical land where responsibilities vanish and goals happen without effort. Triumph, on the other hand, is quiet. It doesn't have a flashy sign. Triumph is closing the laptop at 10 p.m. to get sleep instead of another episode. Triumph is putting on running shoes when it's cold. Triumph is automatically transferring part of your paycheck into savings the moment you get paid. Triumph is built on many small, unseen, difficult choices with no immediate reward. The danger of giving in to temptation's playlist is it rewires expectations. We start to expect everything good to be fast and easy. Real challenges? Learning a new skill, saving for a house down payment, building a business from scratch, don't yield overnight results. We're conditioned for the 30-second TikTok, not the 5-year plan. Recognizing temptation as a short-term distraction from a long-term goal is step 1. Change the station. Choose a different tune. We all love a good success story. The rapper who goes from the streets to the Grammys, the athlete who wins the championship, the entrepreneur who builds a multi-million-dollar empire from their garage. We see the victory lap, the champagne bottles popping, the trophy held high. We see the triumph in all its glory. But what we often miss are the thousands of hours of grinding in the shadows that made that moment possible. We see the concert. We don't see the years spent in a cramped studio, writing and rewriting lyrics until 4 a.m., fueled by nothing but cheap coffee and a dream. This is the essence of delayed gratification in action. It's the sacrifice that happens when no one is watching. A silhouette working late at a desk, city skyline at night. It's the boxer waking up at 5 a.m. running miles in the dark while the rest of the world is asleep. No cameras, no cheering crowds. His immediate reward is sore legs and burning lungs, but he knows every painful step is a deposit in the bank of victory. He's delaying sleeping in for the much larger future gratification of having his arm raised in the ring. Think about the countless hours that go into mastering a craft. A musician practicing scales, years of calloused fingers, practicing the same boring scales over and over again. A chef chopping onions until their eyes water, getting burned, learning the subtle alchemy of flavors through trial and error. This is the unglamorous, repetitive, and often frustrating work that separates the dreamer from the achiever. It's choosing the difficult process over the easy outcome. Temptation says, "This is too hard. You're not seeing results. Let's go out with friends. Let's watch a movie. Let's do something fun." It offers an escape from the grind. Triumph, however, is the quiet voice that says, "Keep going. One more hour, one more rep, one more page." The spectacular public victory is born from lonely private practice. True success isn't an event, it's the result of a process, a long series of delayed gratifications that accumulate over time into something extraordinary. In many ways, the story of the African American community is a powerful, real-world lesson in delayed gratification. Think about the generations who endured unimaginable hardship, planting seeds for trees whose shade they knew they might never sit in. They worked, they struggled, and they prayed not just for immediate relief, but for a better future for their children and grandchildren. This wasn't a choice made in a lab with a marshmallow. It was made in the face of systemic injustice, a profound act of faith in a future they were actively building but could not yet see. This spirit is woven into the fabric of the culture. It's the grandmother who puts a little money away from every small check into a savings jar. Close-up, placing a folded dollar bill into a glass jar full of money. Not for a new dress, but for her grandchild's college fund. She delays her own small comforts for the monumental gratification of seeing the next generation achieve a dream she was denied. It's the parents working multiple jobs, sacrificing their time and energy, not for a bigger car or a fancier house, but to ensure their kids have opportunities they never had. This is the Marshmallow Test played out on an epic generational scale. You see temptation versus triumph in the music. It's in the blues, born from pain but full of hope. It's in gospel, enduring hardship with faith in a promised reward. And it's in hip-hop, stories of grinding from the bottom, hustling and saving, and resisting the temptations of the street to build an empire. The narrative is the same. Resist quick, dangerous money now, for legitimate, lasting success later. It's the story of Jay-Z. From a street corner to a billion-dollar boardroom, a journey that required immense discipline and long-term vision. This cultural legacy provides a powerful blueprint for success. Delaying gratification isn't just a psychological trick, it's a strategy for survival and advancement. Your current sacrifices are an investment in a future you can shape. It's the spirit that takes you from sitting on the stoop dreaming to sitting in the boardroom making decisions. The greatest triumphs are not handed to you. They are earned through patience, perseverance, and an unwavering belief in the value of waiting for what you truly deserve. Okay, so we know that delaying gratification is important, but knowing is the easy part. How do we actually do it? Especially when our phones are buzzing, and the world is yelling at us to buy, watch, and consume right now. The good news is that self-control is not something you're born with or without. It's a muscle, and like any muscle, you can train it. The first step is to make the future reward more real and the immediate temptation less appealing. You have to give your future self a voice and maybe put a muzzle on the now you. One powerful technique is to visualize your future success in vivid detail. Don't just say, "I want to save money." Instead, close your eyes and picture exactly what you're saving for. Imagine yourself walking through the front door of the house you want to buy. Feel the keys in your hand. See the color of the walls. Smell the new paint smell. The more real and emotionally charged you make that future goal, the more power it has to compete with the immediate temptation of an impulse purchase. You're not just giving up a fancy coffee, you're trading it for a piece of your dream home. Another practical strategy is to create commitment devices. These are tricks you play on your present self to help your future self. For example, if you want to stop wasting money on takeout, Don't just rely on willpower. Delete the food delivery apps from your phone. If you want to wake up and go to the gym, lay out your workout clothes the night before. You're making it easier to do the right thing and harder to do the wrong thing. You are essentially setting up roadblocks for temptation and a clear, open highway for your good intentions. Finally, start small. You wouldn't go to the gym on your first day and try to lift 300 pounds. You'd start with a weight you can handle and build from there. The same goes for self-control. Don't try to change your entire life overnight. Pick one small thing. Instead of checking your phone first thing, wait 5 minutes. Instead of buying a coffee every day, try every other day. These small wins build momentum and confidence. They prove to your brain that you are capable of waiting, making the next, bigger challenge easier to conquer. One of the most powerful yet least understood concepts in the world is compound interest. You know, the idea that the interest you earn on your money also starts earning interest, creating a snowball effect of growth. It starts slow, almost invisibly, but over time it can turn a small sum into a fortune. Well, delayed gratification works the same way. Every good choice you make, every time you resist a small temptation, is like making a small deposit into your life success account. One meal, one workout won't transform you, but a year, 5 years? The compound effect is more energy, a stronger immune system, and a longer, healthier life. Before you go conquer your next small win, here's one last thing. Imagine a playful cat curling up for a nap right on top of the subscribe button. That's right, even our feline friend knows the value of patience and good content. If you found these ideas helpful, give yourself and this cat a reward by subscribing to the channel. Hit that button and join a community that's all about growth, good habits, and a little bit of fun along the way. Remember, every click is a small win, and this cat is counting on you. Subscribe for more.